So, first question, your Jesus is Love leads off the show. What was that like?
Um, I didn't realize after all these years that when I got the suggestion from Disney, would you do Jesus is Love? I remember there's a point in time when it was East Coast, West Coast, every church, you name it, and I would be afraid at some point to go to visit churches because right in the middle of the service they said, Lionel, would you come and join the choir? And I said, I'll just sit and listen because everyone takes it to another level.
Yeah.
But to do it on American Idol was such an honor. And of course now my friends, all going to call up on the phone and go, you finally did it. But it's very special. And to do it with Luke, Next Generation,
Yes.
The whole thing is just fabulous.
Describe the feeling in this room as the different voices came and sang one after the other.
This is what we pray for. And when I say that, they ask all the time, why do we throw off these great singers? And I said, because they were singers. They were not stylists. In other words, karaoke is very popular. They sound like somebody else. These kids sound like themselves. And so what's happening tonight is each one will leave you with their artistry, their unique sound, that now it makes it confusing because which one of those unique sounds touched you enough to push them to the next level. So that's where we are now. And I must tell you, we have never had a class this diverse because we've got a bit of everything. And so to me, honestly, you did it again.
If you had to pick one standout performance, what would it be?
My standout performance would be either me and Luke with Jesus is Love or Carrie Underwood.
I see what you did
know what
there.
I mean?
I see what you did
did I
there.
pivot that the right
You
way?
did.
Because honestly, everyone had their standout moment. But I must tell you, when I heard Carrie singing, Luke said, "I'm glad we came first." Because no, but it was an amazing, powerful night.
Studio 5 is expanding on YouTube, and you can help us to grow the platform by subscribing. Simply search Studio 5 with Ephraim Graham. There you will discover the latest in uplifting entertainment, exclusive first looks on the latest films, music, and lifestyle content, plus one-on-one interviews with some of your favorite actors and recording artists. Simply search Studio 5 with Ephraim Graham on YouTube. Please do it today.